Mistakes in the home buying process can end up costing you a fortune, and no one wants to lose money. We all know buying a house is exciting, but it's complicated too. And there's plenty of room for home buyers to make mistakes along the way. So if you're looking to buy a house, then you need to be aware of these common home buyer mistakes so that when you land the home of your dreams without making any costly errors. Hey, my name is Claude Shacklett, and I'm a real estate agent with the Lifetime Client Group at Keller Williams Flagship of Maryland. And I help families into their dream homes without breaking their budget so they can accomplish their home buying goals without having to worry about a thing. In today's video, I'm going to talk about some do's and don'ts for home buyers that will guide you in the right direction. But before I get into the content, I want to share a story about some clients of mine, Dave and Sophie. Now, Dave and Sophie were thrilled at the prospect of buying their first house. Who wouldn't be? And like most people, the couple started their search online. They looked at houses with beautiful bay windows and stunning home staging, and they fell in love. Shortly after, they called me, ready and eager to see some properties. I urged the couple to pause their online search and get pre-approved for a mortgage first. Once we had that in place, Dave and Sophie were able to set realistic expectations, and we started looking at houses in their budget right away. Overall, getting pre-approved sped the home search up. It saved Dave and Sophie from wasting any of their own time looking at houses out of their budget. The moral of the story is to work with an agent who can guide you through the home buying process in order to make it easy and enjoyable as possible. Now, here are some common home buyer mistakes and the do's and don'ts that will help you avoid making them. Mistake: not working with a local agent. Working with a local agent, while not technically required, does have a ton of advantages. First of all, they're going to know the area and the culture so much more intimately than an out-of-town agent would. They will also know the market better because they work with it every single day. And having a strong understanding of the local market means that local agents will be able to help you make more competitive offers. Do interview multiple agents in your desired neighborhood. Did you know, according to the National Association of Realtors, 89% of buyers work with the first agent they interview? There can be a pressure to act fast in real estate, but when it comes to picking an agent, take your time. If the first one feels like a great fit, then that's awesome. But if it feels off, don't be afraid to look for another agent. You're going to be in contact with this person a lot throughout the process. It's important that you get along and you pick someone right for you. Don't limit your home search to the internet. The National Association of Realtors also tells us that 43% of recent buyers started their home search by looking at properties online, while 18% started by contacting a real estate agent. Listen, you can scroll through MLS websites all day long and ultimately get nowhere with your home search. But when you work with an agent, they will be able to expand your home search, often showing you homes before they're even posted online. Mistake: being unprepared financially. There are a number of hidden costs associated with home ownership that you need to be prepared for: property tax, insurance, repairs, utilities, and more. Additionally, you need to be aware of the things like mortgage penalties and obligations. Do get pre-approved for a mortgage. There's no worse feeling than finding a dream home and only to be told later that it's way out of your budget. You can avoid disappointments like that by getting pre-approved for a mortgage before you begin looking at homes. Do check your credit report. It's a good idea to check in on your credit a few months before you're planning to buy a house, as your credit will be a major factor in whether or not you're approved for a mortgage. Check it early, so if it's low, you still have some time to build it back up. And remember, you can expect a final credit check from your lender before the house closes, so be sure to keep your credit and other bill payments up to date. Don't quit your job. Your employment and your income are two of the most important aspects of your mortgage approval. Lenders need to see that you'll be able to pay them back after all. So when you're in the process of buying a house, don't quit your job. Even changing jobs during this time could affect your approval if you don't approach it in the right way. If you're in a position where you absolutely need to change jobs, make sure you disclose all the information to your lender. You may even need to provide letters and other documentation from your new employer. Mistake: falling in love with a home's staging. We've all done it. You're scrolling through your favorite real estate website when you see an absolutely gorgeous house. It's filled with the furniture of your dreams and so many plans. But falling in love with home staging is a dangerous road to travel down. Always try to look past staging and imagine being in the house long term. Imagine your own furniture in there. Does it still look as good? Buying a house is a huge investment, so remember to look past the staging. Consider your long-term needs. Look past the perfect dining table and the sectional couch for a moment. Is this house big enough for your family? Does it meet your long-term needs? Staging is designed to make you fall in love with a space, but you need to love it after the staging is gone too. Remember, you might be in this house for 9 or more years. Don't trust everything you read in the listing. You'll never find a listing that says something like, loud neighborhood with bad parks and a slight smell of garbage in the air. So if there's something promising in the listing, go and check it out for yourself. That's not to say that listings are dishonest, but you never know if realty will meet your expectations until you see it for yourself. Don't just trust that there's a great dog park in walking distance from the property. Check it out for yourself. These days, it's so easy to tour neighborhoods virtually to get an initial feel for them. There are a handful of other mistakes that you could potentially make along the way, but if I listed them all, we might be here all day. In the end, the best advice I can give you is to work with a real estate agent who can help guide you through the home buying process and who will keep your best interests at heart. Now, if you're looking to buy or sell your home, I can help you navigate the process so that you can enjoy it. So if that's what you want, my email is GetShackdUp@ClaudeShacklettRealtor.com. My phone number is 240-444-3271. You can also direct message me on Facebook. Just search Claude Shacklett. Or you can direct message me on Instagram. My username is @GetShackdUp. And even if you're not looking to buy or sell a home right now, but you want to learn more about the market, the process, and other mistakes to avoid and best practices to do, subscribe to my YouTube channel because I create lots of educational content, and click on the bell icon so you get notified when a new video comes out. Or again, just reach out. I love helping people, I love real estate, and thank you for watching.